Hey, it's Jenny in my beautiful attic office, my home office. And I'm in my home office because I'm a home business owner, and so are you if you're listening to this or watching this. And you need to learn some of the skills, some of the motivation, some of the mindset stuff that I've learned over the years, and then I'm still learning that I'm sharing with you on these videos. So let's skip to this topic. And my question to start it off is, have you ever been to a group or an event, and let's say it's a marketing group or event, where you kind of felt out of place? I have. And I want to share what you can learn from those things. There's so much to gain from going outside of your particular niche. So what I'm talking about in my realm is some serious marketers and serious marketing groups. Back in the day when I was doing a lot of networking, I still need to. Everybody needs to. You should be meeting new people every day. And I'm saying that as much to you as to myself. But anyway, I joined some of these marketing groups. It was by accident, and I just, you know what? It probably wasn't an accident. You know this, right? You know, things are placed in front of you because they're things that you probably need. And you wouldn't have noticed them otherwise. That's a little woo-woo-y. But I feel like it's true, because when you look back, I mean, this is totally off topic, but when you look back over your life, weren't there times when things were put in front of you or people were put in your space that provided something that you needed? And you didn't even realize it until later. And then you're like, whoa. I mean, it just kind of blows you away, right? Anyway, let's get back to topic. I joined some of these marketing groups and I had no idea what they were talking about. I'm like, this is like not my wheelhouse. I have no idea what they're talking about, but I was fascinated. Here's the thing. As you get to know these people, they are just normal people too. They've just been doing this longer than you, and they know a lot about the psychology and marketing. And speaking of marketing psychology, you're going to want to be in one of our special masterminds. We meet once a month. It's $10 a month. You get way more. I mean, I used to pay $25 a month, and I thought that was super cheap. So if you want to be in that mastermind or any of the other masterminds that I can get you into, either just join my list by downloading my ebook that lists all the apps I use, or by commenting apps, my AI cheat sheet by commenting AI. I'll also get you my free AI course, or comment that you want to be on my list. I don't care. Once you're in there, I'll invite you to these what did I say? Masterminds. Masterminds are important. Anyway, so let me tell you a story as I move on into this topic. I'm looking at my outline because I just read this sentence and it brought back a memory. Walking into a group of seasoned marketers can feel intimidating, especially when you're used to operating in your own crowd, in your own niche, right? So here's the thing. I had a boss that sent me to a marketing event because he knew I was kind of fascinated with marketing. But these marketers were business owners. I mean, like, you know, brick and mortar business owners. So when I went to the little powwow to have snacks and drinks and meet some people, I really kind of felt out of place because I was like one of the only ones. I'm sure I couldn't have been the only one, but I wasn't a brick and mortar business owner. I was just an employee of that business, right? So it was very interesting. But what I found out is I knew more than some of those people that I felt so intimidated by. And the same might happen to you. There are things that you know more than anybody else in the room. So walk into the room. That was my biggest lesson. Walk into the room like you belong there, because you do. You wouldn't be there otherwise. So it doesn't matter if you're walking into a room full of high stakes business owners or some kind of vacuum cleaner convention. Who knows? It doesn't matter. When you walk into these places, you belong there because you were invited and you went there. And then there's a reason. If we go back to the woo-woo-y stuff, right? There's a reason why you're there. Me, I had to learn that lesson, right? That's why I was there. So, just recently, I took a course with an OG digital marketer, and I got to be on a Zoom with all of these bigwig marketers and learn with them and talk about all these cool things. And I could have been intimidated this time, but no, I was totally enjoying myself being a part of the conversation, even though I doubt any of those people are in the home business niche. They are people who sell their own health products and their own print products and books and coaching, and there were life coaches in there, of course, because I find life coaches everywhere. It's so interesting. Anyway, I guess the whole point of this particular episode is that you can learn a ton just by stepping outside of your niche and into a different crowd. So don't stay inside your bubble, because your bubble is really small. But if you get outside in other bubbles, you can bring some of those ideas back, and that will give you a fresh new insight into what you are working on. I hope that makes sense. Drop apps or AI for whichever freebie you want to get on my list so that I can invite you to all the things that I hang out at and to all the ways that you can work with me. And I can help you because I'm always learning these things. You could call me your concierge or whatever it's called that goes out and learns things and brings them back to you. So you might even find a new circle where you can learn stuff. All right, that concludes that. The coolest thing, the most important thing to remember is to step outside of your bubble, go into some other environments, learn some things, and then use those things in your marketing and in your niche and teach some of this stuff to your people.